And we're live.
Hello! Hello, everybody! We're back!
Hi, everyone. Okay, yeah. Let's wait for more people to join. Just
Ano
checking
ko? I'm
YouTube.
gonna share on my Instagram. Hold on.
Wait,
Tayo.
hindi naglo-load sa YouTube ko. Wait lang.
Hold on.
Ayan, okay.
Like, we're live. Ano tayo? Christmas, stream. We're live. Wait. Oh my gosh, di ko mahanap yung emoji na gusto ko. Teka. Red circle. Ayan.
Post ko na.
Oh, yan na nga. You can join the ano na rin sila, sprints.
Rinig ba yung mga aso?
Sa akin dito, antok eh. Antok siya.
Just sharing on Instagram.
As per usual.
Just waiting for more
Ay, wait
people
lang.
to join. My God, kaka-open ko lang ng Instagram and bumungad sa akin yung military picture ni Jin.
Nga pala, pumasok na nga pala siya. Ano pa, di ba? Like, a few days ago?
Yeah,
Or,
parang December
okay.
15? December 15.
Okay. Fun fact pala. Magka-birthday kami ni Jin. Like, exactly same year
Really?
and same day. Oo.
Oh my God! As in like, same
Uh,
birthday.
December 4,
Literal.
1992. Oo.
Oh my God.
Ano lang, fun. Tapos meron akong friend from my previous work. Ano naman sila, exact same birthday ni, or I think yung year, medyo off yata by 1 year. Pero
Okay.
magka-birthday sa G-Dragon.
Oh, okay,
Kaya
okay.
pag nag-greet kami ng birthday, gano'n. Happy birthday,
Okay.
GD! Happy birthday, Jin! Gano'n kami. Tapos fun facts. I'm gonna share on, Instagram. Ready ka na, picture. Okay. Ano ko ngayon? New setup. AKA
Oo nga.
our, our living room. Kasi nag-renovate ako ng, like, small renovation. Like, may pinipinturahan lang ako and everything sa
Um,
bedroom namin. So, nilabas ko muna yung computer dito. Hindi
bakit
ko pa
biglaan?
natatapos.
Like,
Hindi naman
or matagal ng plan?
biglaan. More of, medyo matagal na siyang plan, pero ang dami nga nangyari na past few days na derail
Mm.
na ng derail. So, parang, dapat the plan was before Christmas tapos na. Pero the next
Uh-uh.
plan is before New Year. Adjust.
As long as it happens.
Yeah. Hopefully, that is the goal. Read with us. How is everyone? Nakaano na ba kayo? Holiday mode.
Yung utak ko
Is
sobrang holiday mode na.
everyone? Ano na? Out there. Let go na.
Pero alam mo, hindi pa ako nakakapagbasa the whole day. Like, considering
The
that
whole day. That
already,
you didn't, yeah, you started your na break.
parang
Actually, din.
ang daming chores, ang daming errands. Parang,
Ang daming especially holidays, daming utos, daming lilinisin, ang daming,
true,
lalo na
the
pagkasama
huge
mo, parents mo in the house,
me.
biglang ang daming chores.
At tapos parang medyo, ano pa, unwell pa yung bunso naming dog. So, parang,
So, kailangan,
di ba? Parang, anyways,
oh,
so, um, Oh my God, ang dami din nangyari last week, no? Parang kaya hindi din tayo nakapag-live.
True. Yes.
Sabi na, ganap.
Um, it's the Christmas rush. Both
Right.
in personal life, work life, everything life. Ano pa? But we
Okay.
are back.
Yes. So,
Ish.
let's
Yeah.
start with what you're gonna read, as in
hmm
you.
Okay, I am going to read. Like, I'm pulling it out. This one, The Deal by L. Kennedy. So this is a sports romance. I think it's part of a series called the Off Campus series. And I'm reading this because I am part of this book club and we're reading the entire, we have like a series read along, parang one book per month. So this is the first book in the series. Yeah. So ano siya, I think it's spicy fake dating
Mhm.
trope. Parang ganun siya sa start, the sports romance. So,
Merry
yeah.
Christmas indeed.
Yes, very holiday appropriate.
Month of our Lord.
Yeah. Actually, I debated reading Secret History kasi medyo marami pa ako kailangang basahin before yung parang deadline ko in mind. Pero parang hindi ko pa feel. Parang
Mm.
later na.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not in the right headspace.
Yeah.
Ganon.
For the deal. So, how about you? What are you reading?
So, medyo biglaan lang din to. Like, I wasn't really planning on reading The Violin Conspiracy by Brendan Slocumb. So, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Just so happened that yung hold ko sa library came in earlier. So, I'm like, okay, ayoko na siyang i-move, ayoko na siyang i-deliver later kasi parang ilang beses ko na siyang dineliver later on lib. So
Story
parang,
of Libby.
tapos, pero minsan kasi 'di ba parang even if you borrow it now, parang you're like, I still have 21 days. So parang sige, I can read other books. Ganyan.
Yeah.
Nasa 14 days lang siya. So parang ako,
Oh
oops,
my gosh.
okay, I still have
Have to
something
read
to
it
read.
now. Yeah.
This one is a mystery fiction book, mostly centered about music. So
Mm.
specifically, the main character wants to make it by playing the violin.
Okay.
So I didn't see the blurb, pero I remember it being a mystery thriller and having elements of race and racism kasi black yung character. Tapos parang, di
Okay.
ba, mostly sa mga orchestra, ganyan, parang it's
It's a
mostly just white.
very, yeah, white
Yeah, very
centric,
white.
or like East
Yeah.
Asian, Asian,
Yep.
whiter Asian.
So yeah. So far, wait, have you started the deal na?
No, no, actually, this is the first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kasi
kasi
walang
I waited. Yeah, I waited to get the physical copy. I don't know why I was physical. Parang na
yeah,
feel
oh
ko.
my, I was gonna ask,
But
why do you need
first thing,
physical copy? Not that I'm
I don't
judging
know
you.
if I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Tapos paperback pa siya. I usually get hardback. Pero parang na-feel ko lang, nakita kasi ako ng used na set. I bought the set pa, hindi lang one book. Nakita lang ako ng used somewhere sa Shopee. Tapos parang okay yung price and all. So parang naisip ko, why
Ah,
not?
okay. Second hand naman siya.
Yeah, second hand naman siya. So if ever, hindi ko naman siya like, I don't write on my books or anything. So if ever, pwede ko naman siyang ibenta. Tama, curious din siya, babasa ka rin. Hindi pa pwede sa'yo
Yeah.
to. Shatak pang bata. So yun, I don't
How
know
many
why,
books
pero
are there in the whole series though?
so, ano nga siya, the first parang series in the whole
The
universe
off-campus
is, yeah,
series.
off-campus series. There are 5 books. Tapos, meron siyang parang sumunod na series which is Briar You, something like that, na parang may 4 or 3 books yata. Parang ganun. And medyo ano siya, it's like 400
Thick.
pages.
Fantasy novel yan.
Yeah. Fantasy novel yarn. Yun siya, I don't know. We'll see if I enjoy this. Pero parang nasa mood ako for very,
Light-ish.
parang lang, very light, very, salacious, ganun. Parang
Wouldn't
fun
go too
times lang, yeah.
superficial. Yeah,
Yeah,
that much.
kaya parang Secret History, who you, mamaya ka na.
Wait, How far are you na ba in Secret History?
In Secret History, uh, chapter 4, which is page 137.
That's just
Yeah.
chapter 4?
Yes, yes. That's just chapter
Oh
4.
my god.
Parang, kaya ako actually nag-stop kasi itong next chapter, chinek ko siya, it's 45 pages long. And sis, maliit yung font and malaki yung libro.
Oh my god.
But actually, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it naman. So,
Yeah,
hindi
yeah,
naman
yeah.
siya, it's not like a bad long book. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah.
kailangan medyo prepared ka mentally and
Mhm. Right
emotionally to
headspace.
read it. Yeah. So, actually maganda siya pag ano, medyo late at night. Ganun. Parang ganong vibe siya.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Sige. Let me set up. Okay.
Our
30 minutes?
fireplace. Yes.
Okay. Sige. Let's read for 30
Mm-hmm.
minutes. I'll
Okay. Happy reading.
happy reading. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay, how is the deal?
So far, I didn't read a lot kasi nag-film ako ng content for a reading vlog. I read 17 pages. And
Hmm,
mostly, it's like very quick to read lang naman. But it's not like super bad writing. Oh,
it's okay. Okay. I'll also take this as a water break.
sorry, Christmas rush. Yung mga last minute shopping. Dumating na yung
Getting
pinadeliver ko kasi. Okay, so what was I saying? So far, why don't siya? Very chill
fast.
writing. Not bad, not like overwritten or anything. Very ano lang, super quick to read. And setting the
Hmm.
ano pa lang, the scenario. Because this is fake
Well, yeah.
dating. Because the girl is good at this one class. And then the guy, who is the hockey player, is failing the class. So obviously, tutor ni girl si guy kasi si girl likes this other guy and gusto niya maging jealous yung guy. The very typical
Gets.
typical like plot line. Nothing nothing surprise. Nothing literary about this. How about you?
Wait, so are the chapters short?
Super short. I
Like,
think
ano yung POV niya? Like, third
we
or
get dual
character
POVs.
POV?
So we get the POV of the girl and the guy. And one
Hmm.
chapter is around like 4 or 5 pages. I actually 9 pages. Nine. So super
That's not
short
so bad.
lang siya. Yeah. Super simple, ano lang. Guilty
Yeah.
pleasure romance book.
Okay, okay. Okay, sige. I hope it will be good though. Like,
I
I'll
hope
wait
so.
for your verdict.
I hope so because I got the series.
Yeah, the whole series.
Yeah, but I think the series different people like obviously they each have friend groups and maraming introduced na characters, I guess. Because they follow different people yata. I think. I'm not sure.
But at least it's
How?
more than one POV na right now.
Oh, two POVs na, the guy and the girl. So
Okay,
at
okay.
least one thing that I like is it's set in college. So at least hindi
Mm,
naman unrealistic high school stuff na sobrang crazy yung
yeah.
nangyayari. Kasi may mga iba na gano'n parang ako, ha? What? At least it's set
Parang, are
in
we really in
university.
college?
Yeah.
Ganun.
Yeah.
Although
How
iba kasi
about
yung
you?
university experience
Yeah.
nila eh. So,
In the US. True. True,
okay.
true.
So with me, I think I wasn't able to keep track kung anong percent ako when we started the sprint, but I think 35%. So I'm
You
now in,
started na. Okay.
yeah, I started na parang when I got the book. Siguro parang last weekend,
Mm-mm.
I think. Um, I'm already in 41%. And so far, I am loving the writing. Minsan meron akong ano, parang minsan um, it becomes run on for me. Parang
Mm.
something will happen right now, pero parang medyo in the middle of the chapter, parang magkakaroon ng reminiscing in the past. Parang
Yeah.
medyo leading up to what's going to be
Something, yeah.
happening. Pero hindi siya big. Alam mo yun, parang for
Uh-uh.
example, um, uh, tayo yung characters. And I'll be like, I have to tell you something.
Mm.
Tapos,
For flashback.
parang madaming description, parang leading up
Yeah.
to us meeting. Tapos parang magkakaroon ng reminiscing in terms of like,
Na
in relation
related dun sa, yeah.
to ganon. So,
Yeah.
pero okay lang din naman. Parang interesting yung ganong writing niya. Kasi parang I'm still not confused. Pero
Mm.
parang
Yeah.
nagjo-jump siya from one time to another time. So parang
Yeah.
present, past, pero medyo present, pero okay, move tayo in like
A
more
little
path.
further back. Yeah.
So,
Pero if the writing is okay naman, usually like interesting nga yung ganyang format. If the writing is like good and parang clear pa rin. Kasi
yeah,
sometimes pag ganyan, parang unconfusing na. Pero
actually,
yeah,
okay yung writing.
buti the writing is good, yeah.
Yeah, parang perfect siya for the topic, which is,
Mm.
parang classical music, ganyan. Tapos parang, you you don't have to know much about classical music
Mm.
or violins in general.
Yeah.
Parang, you'll just know that the author did their research
Mm.
coming in. Parang, you'll get descriptions of like different parts of the violin,
Yeah.
parang sino yung mga composers, the songs that
Composers,
they
yeah.
sing, ganyan. So parang, okay, just have to have basic knowledge of like, what classical music is, ganyan. So far, it's really good. Parang hindi pa ako nakakarating dun sa, I'm not really expecting it to be a thriller talaga, pero so far, your mystery, it already started in the beginning. I think it's also in the blurb of the book
Mm-mm.
na parang the main character's violin is very high value. Tapos, it's gonna go missing.
Stradivarius
So,
ba to?
Stradivarius yung
Is it Stradivarius violin? Oh my gosh.
so, parang sa simula pa lang, alam mo na it's gonna go missing.
Yeah.
So, parang all throughout, even now na I'm on the 40% mark, there's really not much happening for that event na it's
Specific,
missing. So,
yeah.
parang more of in the middle, parang okay, what transpired? How did we get here? Ganun,
Yeah.
ganun.
Oh my gosh. Stradivarius. Can you
Yeah, it's a
imagine
strategy.
using like a $50 million violin?
Kahit feeling ko hindi ko siya gagamitin sa Philippines.
Parang usually actually, ano yun, medyo may
Although
interest
I'm
din kasi
sure,
ako with classical music. Usually nga, if you have, like, if you're a violinist, loaned a Stradivarius violin, usually may bodyguard parang kasama yung violin.
yeah, insured yung
Not,
mismong violin
yeah,
eh.
oo. Not, the bodyguard is not for you, it's for the
Yeah,
violin.
that's the person.
Yeah. Parang, oh my gosh. The pressure.
Actually, I got to that part like where it's being appraised.
Mhm,
So parang chine-check yung
yeah, like kung
legitimacy,
anong
whatever,
age niya and
whatever, yung
everything, yeah.
value. Parang ako, Lord.
Sobrang, syempre, yung puwet mo, be. Hindi kitang bookmark.
Yun. Okay.
I got
Busy.
interested in classical because of YouTubers, si Two-Set
Lucet
Violin.
Violet ba yan?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, they're super funny.
And,
So parang, kasi
and
I had,
what's
kasi
him?
I'm
What's the other
studying,
guy's
like
name?
I'm self-stud, si Brett and Eddie.
Ayan, si
Yeah.
Eddie, si Eddie.
Yeah,
Ayun,
kasi
yun.
I'm studying on my own lang,
Magiging
like
classes pa rin
classical
sila.
piano, pero for
Mm.
fun lang. So, na-discover ko sila while
Mm.
watching stuff about it. Tapos sobrang funny nila. As in,
Right?
super
Alam mo
fun.
ba, kasi parang, well, you know that we work with different clients.
Yeah.
And one of the brands that we had a pitch for, ano siya, parang bubble tea brand, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos parang while
Mm.
I was researching about it, tapos parang nagulat ako, may video na nandun sila, parang they were like, nandun sila sa isang store in Singapore of that
They
brand.
were reviewing it or something ba?
Parang naggagawa sila ng tea or
Oo.
something. Parang they were having a tour of the store. So parang, oh, wow,
Yeah.
very smart. I love them. Hindi
Yeah.
pa ako nakakanood ulit recently. Parang medyo
Mhm.
matagal na.
Yeah. I think recently
Also,
naman kasi they were doing their performance for the
oh,
parang
yeah,
4
yeah.
million.
Cool
Yeah.
stuff.
With, oh my gosh, ang galing
Kasi
talaga.
parang,
Like, they're for performing now with Singapore Orchestra. Oh, wow.
na-discover ko sila when they were like reacting to
Fastest
their,
violinist, something.
yeah, their mga funny stuff.
So funny. Actually, I think that's my gateway to them then. Parang them reacting to classical music or violin playing in movies or in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mga game shows,
Or
ay
mga
mga
funny
talent
skills.
shows, talent shows, yeah.
Yeah.
Oo. Sobrang funny lang.
Tsaka yung mga prodigy, di ba parang,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
parang,
Parang 7-year-old tapos sila
oo.
parang stress.
Tsaka parang, do you know ba yung channel? I forgot the channel, pero you know that I'm into BTS. And parang they're
Yeah.
also classical musicians and they react to different K-pop
Yeah, is
songs.
this something react? Basta there, yeah, I know
React to
them. I
K.
know
React
their
to K.
React to K. Yeah, React to the
And
K. Yeah, yeah,
I love I love their channel then.
yeah. I haven't watched in a long time, pero I did watch before when they were reacting. When they were
Mm.
starting to react pa lang to like
Mm.
K-pop
Yeah.
stuff.
Or super interesting kasi parang there was this one video of like so this one song na si Jimin yung kumanta and it's called Lie. Tapos parang
Mm.
syempre ako parang may classical music elements yung song pero I'm not really looking into it much. More of like, okay, ang ganda ng song, ganyan. Parang I know the lyrics, ganyan. Tapos parang when they reacted to it, parang there were some elements that
Yeah,
added to the value of the song na parang
yeah.
they were
Parang
explaining some parts, ganyan. Tapos
yeah,
parang,
interesting kasi they obviously they would recognize if they're using either parang a rendition of a classical thing, parang ganon. So parang it's interesting to see yung perspective ng mga classical musicians on pop music, which a lot of it is parang if you go back far enough, yung roots niya talaga nasa classical music
mm,
din. Like may
ganun.
inspiration din and all. So super interesting din siya.
So, may nagpa-fireworks sa labas. So, parang tahimik
Nagpa-panic
lang.
ba? Oh my gosh, yung mga dogos. Actually, yun din yung mahirap na yung holiday season. Nagsa-start na yung mga fireworks. So,
Parang ako,
parang,
bakit ba ang advance? Parang,
kaya, parang pwede bang one day lang? Para one day lang sila stress. So far
ang
naman dito, hindi pa masyado. Pero I get na, like, nagsa-start na sila talaga. Christmas pa lang.
dito
Gosh.
kasi parang since November pala. Alam mo yun yung mga
Meron na mamutok pa isa-isa.
momentary, no? Oo, mga
Oo.
momentary. Parang
Hmm.
ako, bakit? Parang may mga
Actually,
fiesta.
ako nga, ang hirap din kasi malapit, I live near a mall. And yung mall na yun, they always do fireworks.
Oh, no.
Parang every weekend, parang as we get closer and closer to Christmas. So parang every
Christmas.
weekend, parang may fireworks sa lang. Parang ako, why? Ayan, panic. So, meron ba na fireworks kanina? Kaya na-stress sila.
Oo. Nag-mute ako, tsaka ako nag-off cam. Ah, ang dami
Hirap
pa
pa
rin
naman pag
TikTok
maraming
talaga.
dogs.
Ayun na nga.
Kasi ang domino.
Kasi iba-ibang way of coping sila eh. Merong nagbabark, merong magko-crawl sa'yo, gano'n.
Ah, may isang magtatago.
Oo, gano'n. May isang tatakbo, ganyan. So, ah, okay. Set up ko lang. Okay. 30 minutes ulit. I think.
Yes.
Super productive yung 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think good chunk siya na hindi ka mapapagod while reading. Kasi
Right?
parang,
Saka parang even if we got to just sprint number 4, parang sobrang accomplished.
yeah, 2 hours.
Okay. Sprint number 2.
Let's do this.
Reading.
Hello.
One. Okay, yeah.
How was
This.
your read so far?
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
I got to like 49% of the book, and it's starting to be more action packed in the most action packed way. A
A
music
classical
could go.
mystery.
So, our main character coming from a black family who's, not as well off, and them finding out about the value of the violin, and everyone else is going to, step up. It's stepping up the book right now. How about you?
I read around like 20 pages, 20 something pages.
Hmm.
And so far, it's okay. It's the writing style is very engaging. So it's like I feel like I'm getting immersed quite quickly into the story. And I like that it's not, well, I'm only 46 pages in, but it's not the type of spicy romance or anything where everything has to be spicy. Like for
Mm.
example, if this guy is obviously the guy is a hockey like a star hockey player, so there's a lot of girls fawning over him,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he obviously sleeps with some of the girls, but the book doesn't go into detail about it. Like they're in the scene, they're talking about it, and then cut scene to the after, whatever. So it's not the type where it milks every single possible
Mm.
spicy scene and like describes it. So I like that. And also, it's set in Massachusetts. So there's a lot of like talk about Boston, about the snow,
Which
about
you're
the
familiar
teams,
with.
which reminds me of Chris Evans because he's from Boston. And then there's this guy, because the girl is crashing on another guy. That's why she's considering tutoring this other guy to fake date and make the other guy sort of notice her.
Jealous. Okay.
The other guy is described as when he walked into this frat party, he's wearing a cable knit sweater. So I'm like, okay,
Chris Evans,
okay,
indeed.
Chris Evans, okay, I'm in.
Speaking of, brief commercial. The sequel to Knives Out, I think, is already out
Yeah,
today on Netflix,
but
but
Chris
I'm gonna
Evans is
watch.
not there, so I'm not in a
Mm.
rush. I'm not in a rush. I actually really like Knives Out. I watched it like
Right.
I watch it without knowing who the cast is, and like I
Mm.
literally don't have an idea. And then I really enjoyed it because it's very like it kind of reminds me of super old school mystery comedy type of
Yeah, 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 yeah.
movies. Really. Hello,
Because it's supposed to
Kat.
be satire. Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Kat. Thank God I made it to your sprint. Kat, what will you be reading? I think I saw your story though that you are
You're reading
reading
the
the
Mindfuck series,
series.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Mindfuck series.
On
I
Kindle,
actually
because
saw
Kat
it.
just, oh, wow, Kat just got the Kindle as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, she
I
did.
think,
Congrats.
I think, congrats, welcome to the Kindle Club.
I think ano yan 2022 ba yung Kindle mo, Kat? Parang medyo malaki. Parang tinignan ko yung kamay mo.
Parang hindi makarelate sa Kindles namin. I've been curious about that series then. It's on Kindle Unlimited. And I actually signed up for the free trial because I had to
Mm.
read something for a readathon. And then I didn't, like, I was on hold for everything else. So
Hmm.
I checked if there was something in Kindle Unlimited. And meron. So, nakita ko yung Mindfuck series na sa Kindle. Wow. Walang magawa na kasi holiday season. How is
Yes.
third
I wanted
book? Kasi it's
I
very short. Yeah.
sorry. Wait, what is it? Is it supposed to
I
be a
think it's
spicy
parang,
romance book, is it?
it's definitely spicy. Pero I
Oh,
think
kasi
it's not
FBI
mystery.
and may serial killer, right?
Parang may mystery siya na
Oo.
aspect. Yeah. And then I think parang sobrang short lang eh. Like 150 pages per book.
Ayun nga. Super
It took too
fast-paced lang kasi
much.
100
Less too
plus.
little.
Medyo ROI ka na sa Kindle mo, Kat, ha? Third book agad.
My Fox, who is the rest yung first book. Tingnan natin ba.
The
Romance, dark thriller.
serial killer. Okay, okay. Actually, when you brought up the serial killer versus like the FBI agent thing, I'm like, you know what? I need
Pwede.
this.
Pwede.
Not even for the smut, but more of
Yeah,
like just
minimal lang daw smart
dynamic
eh.
kasi. Yeah.
Yeah. And yun nga, super short lang na. So I think it's something that you can really binge read if you're
Ah,
in that mood for dark mystery romance kind of situation.
pang ano yan baka pag binasa ko yan, baka 60 books na ako before the end of the year.
Oy, pwede.
Kasi
Pwede.
I'm on my 57th book pa lang.
Oh, ngayon, dami na rin. Oh my gosh. Merong isang makulit.
Alam if 2021
May
or
isang
2020.
nangungulit sa akin.
Oh my God, change costume siya.
Hindi, ibang aso to. Hindi. It's a different dog.
Oo nga, less furry. Oo nga,
Kapatid
oh
niya.
my God.
Kapatid niya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Magkapatid, pero mas
Pero
mukhang
magkaiba yung itsura. Hmm. Hello.
Kung 2022 Kat, yun yung bagong release recently.
Yung yata
Yung
yung may ibang colors pa, di ba?
oo,
May
yung may
blue.
blue. Ang ganda ng blue nun to. But the covers imply other.
Yeah, kasi the covers of this book sobrang risque. Kaya akala ko, ano siya,
Ayan.
spicy.
Let me pull
Minimal
up
lang.
on Goodreads.
As in, the covers are parang naked, like, women and men hugging and whatever. Or
Huh.
parang,
Wait, ano yung first book?
the risk is the
Ah,
first
there
one.
it is.
Uh,
Pero are these all the same characters all
I
throughout?
don't
Or para
I,
siyang priest, parang iba-iba or like...
I don't know, hindi ko sure. I've been seeing it all over the place. Ang mga impact. Lalo na on
Huh.
like TikTok and stuff.
Actually, ang dami nga ding nag-rate na. So parang I guess it's also a well-read series.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
actually, 86,000 reads.
You should certainly not judge this book by its cover. Huh, okay, interesting. I'll wait for, i-recommend mo ba siya sa akin, Kat? Yun ang tanong ko. Ah,
Parang TV show.
well, pero may
Abangan,
season 1, season
abangan
2,
sa
ganun.
susunod
Ah,
na kabanata. Mga ganun.
okay,
I
okay.
guess kasi, yeah, each book is parang 100. So if you combine
Yeah, yeah,
everything,
parang
parang
dinivide
one
nila.
novel.
Nasa
Self-published din
Libby
kasi
ba
yata
yan?
siya eh.
Nasa Libby ba siya?
I don't think so, but it's on KU. So, pwede kang
Hmm.
mag-trial.
Ilang beses na kasi ako nag-free trial sa
Ay,
Shenanigans.
yun pala. Actually,
Parang
I don't
dalawang
know.
emails na yung nagagamit ko, pero hindi ko siya nasusulit.
Newbie, check natin. Pero I don't think so.
Cliffhangers yung end ng each book. Oh, okay,
Ay,
okay.
iba.
Pero
Ibang
they're
mindfuck.
kasi divided lang. Okay, gets. Very quick read nga lang siya.
Kaya wala. It's not on the libraries that I'm in. I think it's self-published din kasi yata. I don't think I don't know. Is it self-published? Yeah, it's self-published eh. So I think for self-published yata, it's not in the library. Somewhere.
I recommend, I recommend it for thrilling and romantic vibes. Wag lang mag-expect ng too much depth sa characters, but I love the main characters. Also not cringy yung romance, adult romance.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. That's
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. I guess
You watch
usually
it for
naman
that.
when I go into like romance novels, parang I don't expect laging
Too
may
much.
depth or
Yeah,
any. Parang I'm just here for the vibes. Gusto ko lang kiligin, ganon.
same. I'm here for the vibes. Gusto ko lang kiligin.
Parang, back to college feels, ganun. Kasi hindi ko naging
Yeah.
face yan nung college eh. So
Actually,
parang I'm only
well, yeah,
reading
I
it
didn't.
in YA books, ganun.
Yeah, I didn't read anything. Like I barely read fiction in college. Medyo
Yeah,
over.
sabi mo nga, even
Sobrang,
YA.
yeah,
Yeah.
puro lang, classroom textbooks lang ako ng college. So parang ngayon I'm catching up on all of the
Mhm.
YA, all of the
Yeah,
mga
yeah, yeah.
ganitong series na
Yeah,
usually you
mga
would read in,
mid-titles. Kasi sabi mo, even Hunger Games, hindi mo nabasa,
I
right?
haven't read it. Yeah, I haven't.
Kailangan mo
As
siyang
in
gawan
the,
ng kailangan mo
actually,
siyang
I have the books. I think you saw it when I sent you a
yeah, yeah,
photo
yeah,
of
yeah.
it. I have
Pero
them kasi
kailangan
my
mo gawan ng
sister,
video.
yeah, my sisters read them during their, I think, late high school
Yeah,
lang.
yeah, yeah.
Parang gano'n. So I have them, but I've never read them. So, pwede nga siyang, video, reading it for the first. Because a
Right?
lot of people say na parang, if you want dystopian, read The Hunger
Yup.
Games. Parang gano'n.
Honestly, ang dami ko nang nabasa kasi mahilig ako sa mga dystopian. Naging face ko din yan eh. Like
Hmm.
mga chaos walking trilogy, mga ano pa nga yung may movie na Scorch
Maze,
Trials, may Death
Maze
Cure,
Runner?
Maze
Maze
Runner,
Runner?
even Maze
Yeah.
Runner, nabasa ko siya like years and years ago, ganun. So, pero definitely kasi Hunger Games, parang it really, parang kahit kahit feeling ko 2070 na or whatever,
Yeah.
parang it's still a really good series. Parang
Hmm.
it really stands no matter the century, no matter the decade. Just
Actually,
for
as in,
basahin siguro yung
just,
prequel.
just stick to the 3 books lang.
Just the 3 books.
Is it, ba, did the movie follow the book. I didn't
Yeah,
actually watch the movie. I've only watched one, the first one, I think. And then
yeah.
for the other movies, yung mga clips lang, parang ganun. That's
Mm.
obviously because it's very popular. But I've only really watched the first movie. I
They
didn't like
were
follow
they got as close to the books as possible. I
as they
think
could,
because
to make
may
it
hand
still
din si
engaging.
Zane Collins dun sa mismong movies eh. So,
Okay, okay, that's good.
kahit hindi ko gusto yung prequel, pero dahil
Hmm.
maganda yung cast ng movie, yung
Good.
nagiging ano niya, kasi may Viola Davis,
Yeah.
parang, Lord! Okay, wait. Ang lang sa comments ni Kat. I also not for weak heart kasi graphic yung details very dark. Okay lang yun sa akin, Kat. Hindi ako nababa. I, I seek graphic and dark. Purely vibes, right?
Yes. Really bad.
Required. Required on
20,
reading.
2020 coming soon to a YouTube near you.
2023.
2023.
Those are the days talaga. Grabe. Grabe talaga yung dystopian era,
Yeah.
YA. The selection series, ganyan. Hindi
Sobrang
ka din
wala ako nabasa with any of that.
na- Ano
Like,
pa ba yung
wala talaga.
oh my God, yung mga ano, ah,
Dystopian, The Giver. Like, mga required
yeah, I
reading in school.
never took it. Pero hindi ko din tinignan the series. Ano nga yung isa? Yung parang bawal ka magmahal.
Wow. Wow, ikaw. I'm trying to remember
Ah,
if may nabasa ako about it.
Delirium. Yung kay Lauren Oliver.
I,
I was so obsessed with those series din. Kasi parang yung concept na parang teenager ako na nagbabasa, tapos parang dystopian
parang,
world siya na bawal.
how
You
can I
can't
tell
feel
that?
love. You're not
Oo.
allowed to feel love. Parang,
Siyempre, during that time, parang
ikaw, puro ka love. Wala
hormones eh.
ka
Puro
feelings eh.
love.
You have so much love to give.
Kasi ginagawa ko na college. Nagko-compute.
Oo nga. Puro
Nagko-math.
ka ba aral mo?
Nagko-math. Like, kasi I think puro ako, ano eh, sports and dahil sobrang intense, like, medyo hindi ko carry yung course ko, kaya para ako. Need to
Sobrang ano,
focus.
focus.
Yeah.
Ito hindi ko siya naging faves. Yung
Shattering. Like, ano kita yun recently, ah. Yung may kay Tahara Maki.
yeah, Tahara
Yeah.
Mafi.
Tahara Maki.
Oh my
Shattering.
God.
I have no idea what it's about. Akala ko para siyang romance series from, like, the name of the, like, Defy Me, Shatter Me,
Oh, yeah.
Unravel Me. Parang ganon. Apparently, parang dystopian pala
Usually,
siya.
ito may romance elements lagi eh. Yung dystopian.
Sa
YA
bagay. True. True.
specific. Except siguro for, hindi, meron din pala yun. Ng konti. Yung Chaos Walking trilogy. Yung kay Patrick Ness. Yung ano siya, world
Read
flower
it.
in, um, you can hear everyone's thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Even dogs, meron silang thoughts. So parang you could hear what your dog is thinking. Parang treats, pee,
Food. Rubs.
yeah, belly rubs. Parang ano.
Yeah. Nawala ko na po. Kasi I actually have never read. Have you read anything from SJF?
I've never, I think.
Never.
Even her recent books, hindi rin. Siguro, like, happy lang ako watching other people diss it. Mga fairy tale.
Actually, that's my first parang exposure to SJM. Like watching like sila Cindy
Hindi,
or
yeah.
other people yan na talagang this. So parang ano lang, like reading vicariously through them. And then I recently watched din yung plot breakdown ni Carrie Can Read. So
Hindi
parang,
ko
pero
pa.
actually, I watched that, pero now that I think about it, I don't remember pa rin ko ano nangyari. Kasi parang sobrang convoluted ng everything. Kasi
Yeah,
I
mga
think yun yung parang
fairies.
brand din. Sobrang complicated ng lahat. In terms of
Mm.
ang dami nangyayari, ang daming twist, dami whatever. I feel like it would be fun to read. Siguro when you were younger, parang sobrang intense and everything.
Yeah.
Pero hindi ko na alam
Siguro
kung baka now, kung ma-appreciate ko pa ba
if
siya.
you're not well-read pa, ganon.
Yeah,
Parang
oo.
you're not into fantasy yet, ganon.
Yeah. Pwede siyang gateway, ganun.
Yeah.
Fantasy. It's more fantasy romance, no?
Oo.
A court of whatever, Akatar. And stuff.
Yeah, ako math, ganyan.
Oo.
Actually, that
Alam lang natin yan, pero wala pa idea.
I didn't consent to knowing these acronyms. But here we are. Ay,
YA dystopian. Okay. Hunger Games. Ayan na yan. Actually, gumagawa ko ng parang books to read in 2023. And inisip ko na yan. Kasi nga, every time na nababanggit ko na never pa ako nagbasa ng Hunger Games with
mm,
anyone, parang lahat sila, you have to read it.
mind,
Parang ganun.
mind
Oo.
boggled.
Uy,
What
pwede. Read
reason do
along. Parang gano'n. Hunger Games read
yeah,
along.
parang, oo nga, no? Parang hindi pa natin siya natatry. Parang reading sprints, pero everyone is reading the
Pwede.
same.
Parang book club yarn.
Pero
Oo
kung
naman.
three people lang ba sa StreamYard, parang hindi siya pwedeng ano, no?
I think baka
Hindi
kailangan
siya
ng
Zoom,
monthly.
ganun.
Yeah, I think you need to pay
For
for their
more.
parang plan thing if you want na ano na mas maraming people. Ata, I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
upgrade. And then six. We can do six on-screen participants sa free.
Ooh. Pero
Yeah,
walang
six on.
mag-share ng screen.
Six on baka.
Gusto ko dito na
I
tayo
don't know.
nag-chat talaga.
Nagplan na. I don't know. Pero hindi nakalagay eh. Pero
Good to
sabi
know, good to
lang,
know.
you
Yeah.
can do six people. Yeah. Basta ang fun yun. Ano ka, as the newbie, and yung
Yeah.
mga seasoned, Hunger
Siguro
Games
next year. Yeah, next
readers.
year. When are
Siyempre,
you
ako
planning?
nakahiga na ako dito. Hirap sa
I still
sabay.
have, I still have the books. Yung
Yeah.
buong
Uy,
trilogy.
I'm okay with, kailan ba? Kailan mo maganda magbasa ng dystopian? Parang, sa next year. Read along. I think okay naman siya na like Q2, Q1.
Yeah. Ikaw na lang mag-host. Wah! Inutusan. Bilang ikaw yung bagang ulo.
Pwede, as
Ikaw
a
yung
newbie. Consulting the experts.
fun yun. Parang
Pwede.
hindi pa ako din Ay, hindi. Nagkaroon na siguro ng read-alongs previously ng Hunger Games series. Pero kasi, actually, we have to siguro set it bago lumabas yung movie. Para at least we're...
When is it? When is the movie coming out?
Ano nga yung pangalan nun?
Talagang
Ballads.
nag-planning? Planning session?
Songbirds and Snakes movie release date.
Is
Ayan.
it ano ba? Is it fast to read lang? YA
Matagal
naman, no?
pa. Matagal pa. November
Okay, okay.
2023 pa.
Okay. YA naman
So,
siya,
parang
no?
siguro
So, like,
one book
fast
a
to read?
month, ganon. One book a
Yeah.
month
One book a
leading
month.
up to it. Baka nga second quarter ba yun, sabi mo?
Second quarter eh. Parang kasi ang dami ko gustong basahin na in December. Na obviously, hindi na mababasa sa December.
Spill
So,
over.
magiging January, para
Yeah.
clean slate, Q2. Is Q2
March, April.
April to,
May
we can do
ganon.
April, May, June. Yes,
So hindi
planning
mo
ka agad.
yung prequel.
Ay,
Kasi
pwede. Should I? Should I read it after ko basahin yung
kasi
tatlo?
yun yung movie eh.
Pero should I read it after ko muna basahin yung trilogy?
After the whole three na lang. Yeah.
Ay. Parang the way it's publication order na lang.
Yeah. Kasi baka ma-turn off ka, parang
Sabagay. Pero kayo, you've read the prequel.
I did. Sobrang excited ko pa. Like,
Okay.
I wasn't reading the blurb or anything. I'm just excited about it. Tapos parang, nag-pre-order pa ako nung,
Disappointing.
nag-pre-order pa ako nung Kindle lang. Kasi parang hindi ko na mahintay yung physical book.
Is it disappointing because it's following a character na not like people hate? Or is it
Yep,
disappointing because
it's
the
mostly
plot
that.
itself? Oh, it's mostly
It's
because of the
mostly
character.
that.
Okay.
So parang domino effect na din siya. Kasi,
Yeah,
because
okay.
it's a character that we weren't expecting or we didn't really ask for.
Yeah.
So yung the
Yeah.
plot whatever happens after follows.
Parang
So parang,
na-disinvest ka. Yeah. Okay, get.
parang ano to, parang bina-validate mo ba? Parang yun, ni-humanize
Yeah.
mo ba yung yung
Yeah,
offer
I
na
guess.
tao. Na parang, okay, may mga redeeming qualities and whatever, but it's not
Like, we don't have to talk about it.
the character that I wanted to have like a son.
Okay, gets. Sige. Let's do that. Let's start April. April, May, June, July. Tapos November pa yung movie. Oh. Or do we
Yeah,
want na
in
right
July. Oh,
before the movie, para like after basahin the last book, we can talk about the movie?
baka ang pwedeng mangyari. Ay, pwede mangyari siguro. Parang, after reading a book, watch the movie, read the book, movie,
Mm.
read the book,
True.
movie. Yung movie watching, medyo hindi ko lang alam yung
We can do
logistics.
the we
Baka
can do the
Discord.
the same thing na ginagawa with like kunyari sila Cindy and whatever they watch movies mo pero they just chop it up when they upload to YouTube. So we can do it naman internally. So pwedeng Discord and whatever.
Mm-mm.
Or yeah, or I think Discord is the best place then to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kasi yung mga teleparty and whatever.
Para at least leading up, parang,
So, April book. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think enough na. April, game? Hunger Games read along? Is this final answer?
no, ikaw mag-organize
Ikaw naman
mo.
yung ako naman yung magpapalang.
Sali lang ako.
Willing participant ka lang.
Pwede naman, co-host, ganon.
Nee, sige, okay. But ano ka, yung
Dali lang yan. Kaya na yan.
mga book club questions, given na ikaw yung nakabasa ng libro.
Oh my God. Feeling ko kailangan kong ma-refresh kasi. So parang questions would follow. Ganon.
Yeah. Ano para fun yun? Fun na lang, discussion.
Yeah,
Sige,
it's pretty short lang din.
April.
So parang mabilis lang siyang mababasa. Ganon.
Naisulat na sa akin. April, Hunger Games.
May agenda na
No.
kagad.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a
Okay.
George.
Okay, mahaba pa yung time to prepare.
Yeah. To plan and prepare. Knowing me, mag-overthink ako eh. So, enough time. Gawa na lang ako ng Discord.
For sure, feeling ko other people will join them. Kasi parang leading up to the movie, ganyan. So, excitement will
May excitement.
skyrocket, ganon.
Yeah. Oo naman. As marketing tips, talaga iisip pa natin mo.
Ano, influencer din tayo?
Ay.
Or magme-message sa mga bookish peeps, ganon.
Mm-mm. Okay, IG stories, gano'n.
Baka may pag may pera-pera tayo that time, mga giveaway, ganyan. Pwede
Ay,
tayo
actually fun din. Parang
Parang,
yung box set, gano'n.
pwedeng
One,
parang mag-accumulate sila
one,
ng points. Oo.
yeah. Pwede. Ay, wow! Complicated na bigla.
Pero pag natapos mo yung book, 1 point yun, if jumoin ka
Oo,
sa
true. Sa
movie.
live stream, sa
Oo.
live show, gano'n. 3
Parang
points.
not complicated, parang wala nang 1.5 points, ganun. Parang
Yeah.
1 point lang if one raffle entry, whatever. Bahala na.
Oh my God.
Sipat.
Pag bibigyan
Bahala
ako ng ganyang ideas, mahilig pa naman ako sa mga ganyang bagay-bagay.
as a mathematician.
Hindi, sa yung mga like, when I was younger, yung kunwari Harry Potter was all the
Yung
craze.
competitive
Like,
part of
talagang all in ako. When I say all in, like, nung sa Neopets before, yung mga guilds, as in, pag nag-apply ako sa bigang professor, may lesson plan talaga ako for the entire year, mga ganon. As in, so, nagiging crazy ako ng slide. So,
matagal pa naman, matagal pa.
eh,
We'll see. Okay,
so
setting
excited
up.
ako. May excuse na
Hindi na
to
tayo.
prioritize Hunger Games. Yes,
Sprint
sprint number
period.
3.
Sige. 30 minutes ulit para madami tayong mabasa.
Yes.
Okay. 30 minutes. Happy reading.
Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hello, hello. Hi,
Okay.
Kita.
Hi Chica. My phone is
Morning,
acting
morning.
funny. So I need to using my laptop for communication with the outside world. Currently reading Side Test by Helen Huang. Oh, yeah. I could picture the cover of the book, but I know I think it's a bit of a romance
Yeah, I
read
think, yeah.
as well. This is a reread as I've read it once before. Is it good, Chica? Would you
Or is it
recommend
like
it to others?
a cozy read for the season? Is that why you're rereading?
Okay, just reading some more comments. Hi, Alena. Alena, please
Hey,
correct me if
Nana.
wrong. Oh, so it's morning in your side of the world. I'm reading Right by Fern Michael.
Meron ba?
Oh, it's a very apt book to read since it's
Speaking
going
of
to,
like Christmas book to read, did you know
yeah.
that I'm not sure if I talked about this. Sarah Simone, the author
Hmm.
for Priest and Sinner, also wrote a Christmas book called A Merry Little Meet Cute. And I've been wanting to read that. I actually tried to buy it, but we don't have it locally, at least not in like bookstores and stuff. And the wait is so long on Libby, but I've been super, super curious about that. I almost bought it on Kindle because I was just curious about how she's going to write a cute, like, Christmas
Yeah,
romance, given that she also wrote like Please and stuff. So I was just curious, and a lot of people have said that
it's
it's
going to be
quite
tame.
good. Yeah, and I think the she's co-written it with someone else, but I think one of the like main characters, I'm not sure which one, used to be or is an adult movie like star, something like that.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
Okay.
just remembered. Just suddenly remembered. A Merry Little Mickey.
Okay. How is your reading though? And how is everyone else's reading going?
I read about 20 something pages. They're doing the, ano na, they're in the, uh, not really flirting, but actually but flirting stage.
Okay.
Like
Sorry, my kid.
like it's like they're not there because the deal was the deal is that the girl is gonna tutor the guy because he has to pass this class to maintain his like to be able to play for the hockey team. So they're doing the tutoring part now. There's a lot of um, witty sarcasm and stuff like
Mm.
that back and forth. So very typical stuff. Quite fun though.
Wait, how
Fun to
far are
read.
you in? Halfway?
I'm no, not halfway. Like 76 pages out of
Mm.
400, 389.
Okay. That's still a lot. Because
Yeah,
I'm
still
at
76. Yeah.
54% of the violent conspiracy. I started
How
at
is
30.
it?
It's good so far. Like, um, I'm getting closer and closer to the time that the violin got stolen. So
Disappeared. Oh,
the
yeah.
time is
Wait, so are we trying to figure out why it got stolen or who stole it or both?
right now at the point of the book, it's more of just getting to that point, like
Okay, okay.
him preparing for
Yeah.
something. Like
And then I guess later on there would probably be like a callback to the earlier parts.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, like it's probably foreshadowing and stuff.
But right now, what's a bit witty about it is that since um the author is like trying to show us what happened before all of that
Mm.
stealing of the strat, um like more and more characters are being introduced, so
Mm.
there are people that I think have motive. So I think right
Yeah,
now it's up
okay.
to me to like maybe
So you
guess.
have like the suspect list.
I
When you're trying to see who will do it.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting so far. So I think this is more on the drama,
Oh
music
yeah.
drama, but with a mystery on it. So it's
Yeah.
good
Wait,
so far.
how long is it?
Um, hold on. Trying to check. Um, I think it's just about book. How do I check about book again?
Upper right, there's the three stripes, and then and then there's about this book somewhere there. I don't have my Kindle on me right now, but I think it's in the upper right.
Wait.
Good read na lang.
Read. Okay, so the Kindle version is around 334 pages.
Okay. Not that long wala pala.
Yeah, it's not. It's
It-
alright.
Does it feel parang fast-paced? Kasi parang, given what you're saying, parang it feels a little bit on the slower side of things. More of atmospheric side of
Yeah. It's
the story.
medium paced, I'll have to say,
Mm.
because like I'm already halfway through the book, but we're still getting through his like, how he got to this being a celebrity in
Yeah.
the music world, etc. So, but since I'm also listening to the audiobook, so it's kind of
Mm.
fast to
Yeah.
read. What's interesting is whenever I get to like new parts of the book, like right now I'm on part 4.
Mhm.
There would be like short bursts of classical music when they introduce
Ah!
really
Okay.
nice touch.
Cute.
Okay, sorry if I didn't catch it earlier. What genres are you reading tonight? So, Pam,
Sports romance.
spicy with a bit of
Yeah.
spice.
You see, sports romance. You got the sports at the top and then the romance at the bottom. Spicy sports romance.
And I'm reading The Violin Conspiracy by Brendan Slocumb. So, very varied reads for us
Yeah.
tonight. How about you, Kat? How is the third
Night
book of
Factory.
the
Yeah.
Mindfuck series
Or did you
going so
finish it already? Since it's only 100 pages.
Actually, I'm curious how many books there is on that
Series.
series.
I think that's 5 or 6. Ah, 6.
Ah, okay. So it says 1 to 5.
Hmm. So yeah, if you put it all together, it's like one pretty like long story.
The covers are very explicit.
Yeah, but I guess that's why I thought that it would be like spicy, dark
Mm.
mystery. Apparently, it's not that spicy, but it
Mm.
sure looks like it. It definitely looks like it.
For Kat to breeze through it like consecutively, magkakasunod.
I'm updating ano, Goodreads lang. Ay, Goodreads. It's a Storygraph.
I think
Storygraph.
Kat is
I don't
in the romance mood.
sports romance. Hey, there's not actually, there hasn't been any smut.
Mm.
Nothing lang. There's like mention of it na parang, obviously, he's a jock, so parang there are girls parang lining up, ganyan, lining up. Like a lot of people are trying to flirt with the guy, blah, blah, blah. And then he had a one night stand with someone, but it wasn't like described or anything. It was just,
Yeah.
they did it, they talked after, whatever. So it doesn't have any smut at all right now, which I'm quite enjoying because you can just focus more on the plot itself. The fake dating plot pa. Later pa fake dating. Oh, huwag mo na tignan to yan. No, sport romance. Don't look at the bottom half of the book.
So
You
far
like
so
the
good.
main character. Oh, interesting. Apparently, I did not know that the main character was a serial killer. Interesting.
I saw that in her story, like serial killer and an agent. So
Interesting.
it's
It
a
was
romance
good
movie.
nga.
I also started The
The
Roommate by Rosie
roommate. Is that
Daynan.
ano?
That Rosie Daynan.
Force
Huh.
proximity trope? The roommate. Have you read the new Elena Armas one? Yung the American
Ah,
roommate experiment thing. A lot of people seem to hate it.
which one?
Yung the new Elena Armas one, the American roommate experiment. Same author of Spanish Love Deception.
Okay, that.
A lot of people seem to hate it. Even the ones who like Spanish Love Deception. Do your
I
own
keep
dishes, not people.
forget these kinds of books because like the covers look similar to me.
Super same, yeah.
It's the second book in the series
No,
because it
it's just
says Spanish
another.
too.
I think it's set in the same universe. So we're following the
Mm,
best friend of the
diff-
girl from Spanish Love Deception.
okay. Huh. Okay. Good to know.
The roommate though,
But
what's
I
this?
think
It's force
this
proximity.
the thing with Spanish Love Deception is within my radar, but I haven't had the motivation to actually pick it up.
Uh, for me, it's okay. I think I just read it last time. I read it because it was available. Like surprisingly, it usually has a very long like pages. But for some reason, it was available when I looked at it. And then it's super quick read. I read it in one sitting. Parang ano lang siya, very guilty pleasure lang talaga siya read. Same
Hmm.
with Love Hypothesis, parang gano'n.
Okay. Like in
Yeah,
it for the
very
vibes.
typical rom-com. Yeah.
Mhm. It's okay, chica, as long as you're here. How about you? What are your
Other
recent reads you liked? Huh?
recent reads that I
Not
like.
much.
I recently read Caraval by Stephanie
Oh,
Garber, and
I've
I enjoyed the world that she created in terms of because Caraval is set in this like parang carnival like from the
mm,
title. It's similar to like a carnival. There's like a game where if you're invited, you can participate in the game. It's parang siyang mystery game because you have 5 days to figure out the mystery, blah blah blah. It takes place in this island where everything is make believe. Parang siyang theme park, one big theme park with actors, with whatever, ganun. And then so it's very interesting. Like the world itself is very interesting. But I think for some reason I liked everything that happened, like plot wise, everything. But I'm not really a big fan of the writing. Which is weird because
of
it's
what?
hard to say that the writing. It's hard to say that the world is good, diba, if you don't like the writing. But I think like in theory, the world that she created is really good. But the writing is not like I feel like it's lacking. For a world she built na super magical, parang hindi magical yung writing. Parang hindi siya like parang very bland. Parang gano'n. So I really
Okay.
liked everything that happened, but I did not enjoy it that much.
So are you not gonna continue the series?
I am because I bought the entire thing. Actually, I really, that's like one of my impulsive buys. Like I bought the entire trilogy, pati yung succeeding duology. So talaga
Mm,
nag-invest ako. Pero ano naman siya, I think I will like it. They said that Legendary, the second book, is a lot better in terms of
mm.
writing. So baka like, it improves lang over time. So siya okay lang naman. I mean, maganda naman siya. So, okay lang
The
i-display.
cover is really
Yeah, it's
pretty.
nice.
Is it the hardback? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
the hardback.
hardback. Yeah.
Yes.
Ang ganda naman siya.
With foils.
Yeah.
Okay, she says she's definitely gonna recommend Helen
Helen.
Huang's The Bright Ones. It is within my radar along with um the Kiss Potion because I've been hearing good
Yeah, the
things
Guest
about it.
Ocean. Yeah, yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Guest Ocean.
I've yet to read the last book in the trilogy though. Okay, are the characters also related like per book in Helen Wong's universe?
Yeah, yeah, I get why it would have polarizing views, but I think if you just go into it without any expectations, like the
Yeah,
only
without any.
expectation is that it's a cheesy sort of feel good romance rom com vibes, I think you would enjoy it if you just think of it in
Mhm.
that perspective. Just don't think of it na it talks about important issues or like the
Yeah.
characters are deep and whatever. Parang, ganun. Parang holiday Hallmark movie. Parang ganun lang siya. Parang ganun yung vibes
With
niya. Pero obviously it's not holiday. Parang
yeah,
ganun.
yeah, yeah. I like Helen Huang's style, but I've only read Kiss Quotient. Okay.
Ooh.
So you've read it, Kat. Hi, Elena. Can you
Welcome
hear me?
to Pam
Well,
Shenanigans
I
channel.
hope you can join us in our sprints. So the other Pam's channel is also linked in the description box below. So we're hoping that next week we could still do another set of
Yeah.
sprints, and it's going to be on her channel, which would be
Yeah.
around the time that we started.
Yeah. Kiss
Okay, the
Kosher
Kiss
also
Coach.
very good too.
Oh,
Like a
okay,
lot of
okay,
people
okay.
really like the Kiss Kosher. That's why I'm super curious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been hearing that too. I don't know if it came first before the bride test though, or it's the other way
I think
around.
Kiss Kosher is the first. Yeah, Kiss Kosher is the first one in
Mm.
the Helen Huang universe. Interesting looking Carnival, pero hirapan ba? It's not super fantasy. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not super.
Complicated.
There's a little bit of fantastical elements to it, but it's not like a complicated world building with like it's like set in a fantasy world in a sense that it's not the same as our world. But it's not a completely made up world. Parang ganun. So
Mm.
you don't have to think about
Still
like magic,
magical
powers,
realism.
different magical. Parang ano, it's like you're in Peter Pan's world. Like you came from the London and then you go to Peter Pan's world. Parang it's the same world, a little bit more fantastical lang, but it's not
Mm.
obviously that. Like there's no not like people don't just have magic. Parang ganon. There's no magic system to study. Parang ganon. To learn about.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, so it's very ano lang. I wouldn't say it's magical realism because it's a completely made up world. Eh. I think it's
Okay.
based, I think, in like the setting is sort of like inspired by Spain. They have like the
Ah.
names of the places are like Castillo, ganyan, La
Mm.
Serpiente.
Okay.
But I don't know. But like it's not like a difficult fantasy book in that sense.
Mm. Okay. I think it's also YA. Am I wrong?
It is YA. It
It,
is YA.
okay. Okay.
It reads YA. Yeah.
Okay.
Once that's
Okay.
yes.
Romance vibes. Here
Uh,
for the romance vibes. Okay.
Thank you for
Elena is
having
asking,
me.
what time does it
Usually we
start?
start at around 7 p.m. GMT plus 8, which is around, if you're in the
6
Pacific,
a.m.
usually, is it 6 now? Or is it
Wait.
4? Because of the,
Eastern.
well, Eastern, I think it's 5. And then West, like Pacific is, I think, it's 4. Let's check. 7 p.m. Philippine time.
Because my phone right now.
2 Pacific. Yeah,
Wait.
it's 3 a.m. Pacific actually. 7 p.m. for us is 3 a.m. Pacific. super early. Sorry. We can only do it at this time because we have our 9 to 5s and stuff. Yeah. And
Yeah.
usually the weekends are
Like
super,
even
super like busy.
even
Actually,
last week
one
we had just
time we had to
difficulty.
cancel last week. Yeah. I said this week I did the sprint around 3 a.m. for me, for us, like 3 to 4 a.m. And there are people who went who are in the Pacific, and that's a good time for them. That's like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. something for them. So yeah, unfortunately, this is the only time we can make it work.
Yeah, we hope you could join though.
Yes, okay. Yeah, so you can try it caramel, but I will say just don't expect too much with the writing style. I think I hope it improves in the second book. But the story itself I like. It's a plot point.
Okay, okay, okay. How many books are there?
There are three in the like original trilogy, and then there's two in the succeeding. Actually, I'm not sure if they're even like super connected. Or I have no idea. I just bought the books because that impulsive. My mom gave me birthday money and like buy all the books. Yeah, again, I have no idea
Understandable.
I think it's not a duology pala kasi the new book is releasing next year in the succeeding series.
Okay. Let's set up for sprint number 4, which
Yeah,
might be the last one.
the last one. Yeah, usually do around four sprints.
Yeah. And that's why we do 30 minutes each, just so it could make up for the amount of time that we talk to each other, which is a
We
lot.
went we went on a full on planning session in the early
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
version.
30 minutes for
Yes,
sprint
30
number
minutes.
4.
Semi-final sprint.
Yes. Happy reading,
Happy
everyone.
reading. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. How
Is
was your
everyone
reading?
doing? How you first?
I read about 30, 30 pages. I think I read pretty fast, like 30 plus pages. Because it's getting to the point that they're sort of flirting-ish. Flirting, not flirting. Some of the romance vibes. It's going. It's
Okay.
going strong. How about you?
So I'm 61% through, and
Hmm.
I got to like a chapter where it was really intense, like police brutality intense.
Ah,
So I was like
okay.
so hooked, and I was like so nervous about how it's going to go down. But since I think the fact that I know from the very first chapter that we will like he survives or like he's still alive by that time, just
Yeah.
about
So
to
you're
face the violin.
comforted by that
Yeah,
fact.
I'm
Yeah.
comforted by the fact that he still have his violin like
Yeah.
sometime in the present, and that he's alive and well. So
Mhm.
it's a bit stressful to read. just it just gets to a point where I'm thinking like, when is he gonna catch a break? Because it feels like everyone
Like
is against him.
series of unfortunate events. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So
So it's a
it
pretty
talks a
heavy
lot
one.
about like race then, no? Given that
Yep,
the main character
definitely.
is black.
And I guess the dynamics of like being in a black family that isn't well off. So,
And then being a musician, is it
yeah, being in a
classical
musician, being a
musician.
musician
Yeah.
and having to prove himself to his family that he can earn money, and he does have to send money to his family, but somehow it's still not enough. So those kinds of things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very heavy on that kind of topic. Okay, let's just see other comments. Oh man, I'm
Oh,
so bummed
fine.
that I just played.
We're here next week again.
Once upon a time.
Hello.
Hi! Welcome to our sprint, which fortunately we just finished the fourth
The
and
last,
last sprint
yeah.
of the night. Hi Ashley, good afternoon. I just finished work for Christmas, so not getting to settle with my book Green Glass House by Kate Milford. Hoping to finish it today. Green Glass House. Let me just check it out.
Oh, it's a series. It's middle grade mystery fantasy.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
up
Green glass. Oh,
mess.
it looks very Christmassy. It looks very cozy because the cover is this like house covered in snow in the middle of the forest. That's very
Okay, it's
cozy
coming
and
up. Ooh, it's such a
cozy.
pretty cover. Oh, okay. Middle
How are you
grade.
liking it? Do you like it? Is it
Yeah. How are you? Like, would you
interesting?
recommend it to someone who wants to read more middle grade? Because that's one of the things I want to do for 2023. I want to read more middle grade. Kate Milford. Okay. Okay. Chica, how is your reread
You're
of The Brightest? And if Kat is still here, Kat, how is the third book going for
you
you?
finish it. My top series. A lot of you are reading mystery books. Meanwhile, I'm over here reading sports romance.
I think the common denominator with like what everyone else is reading is it's kind of Christmassy and chill.
Yeah.
It's a middle grade mystery at Christmas. It's good. Thinking it's going to
Okay,
be
it is set on Christmas. Okay.
okay, okay.
Three to four
Huh, it's a
stars.
mystery, but
Is it that
um
short?
Are there fantastical elements to it? Like, I don't see like magical realism. Oh, it's fantasy. Okay, okay, okay. It's fantasy.
Ah, yeah, yeah, fantasy. Oh, that sounds good. It's set in this house in the middle of like Christmas season, and everything just happens inside the house. Weird.
Oh, okay. Such
So
a pretty
far,
cover
I'm
too.
enjoying the breakfast. Oh, nice.
So far, I'm really enjoying the bright test. Well, I'm really in need of escapism. I tend to picture myself as a because of the books I read.
I think a lot of people do that. Yeah. A lot of us do that.
Yeah, works out really well,
I'm glad. I'm glad. We all need a little bit of that every
right?
now and then.
Especially now that it gets to be so busy. It will depend on the ending, whether it's 3 or 4 stars. Well, I will hope. We
Hope
hope you
it's a
like it. So
four-star read. Yeah.
get to finish it today. Kat is still here. It just got off from a very dark and graphic chapter. But are you going to be able to finish it tonight or the next day?
We're really curious about this because the main character is a serial killer. It just sounds super interesting.
Right? Right. I I think I also brought it up before that I want to read more books in the perspective of a serial killer
Of the
because
villain, yeah.
I haven't read much of that. I think I've only read one or two. Yeah.
Christmas
It'll
Eve.
be really Christmassy. That sounds nice. It does, it does. It's perfect for the season.
Yeah. Like also if you live in a place that actually snows, perfect.
I don't think I will be looking forward to that. Because
Do
like
you like
I
cold weather? No. In
it
general.
depends on how cold. It depends on how cold and
Like snowing cold weather.
I've never tried, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know if I'm going to survive. Like I was talking to Bran about it because like winter is tough.
Yeah, on the East Coast, yeah.
Like I'm gonna have to hibernate, I think, or
Me and my
freeze.
sisters are very different. For me, I love cold weather. It takes a really cold weather for me to say that I'm like freezing or something. I'm usually
Hmm.
okay with like above, as long as it's positive, like it's 0 and above Celsius, I'm fine. I'm usually okay. When it dips to the negative, that's when I start feeling actually cold. But I enjoy the cold weather. But then my sister, the moment it goes below 20 below 20 Celsius, she's like shivering. And it's funny
Me.
because I'm the one in the Philippines, which is a tropical country, and she's the one in the US right now. Well,
Mm-hmm.
California, so it's not that cold, but they live in the
Yeah,
Bay Area, so it can get cold from the wind. And she's like always shivering. She's always like wrapped. Sometimes we go out, and it's kind of embarrassing because she brings like a big blanket, like an actual blanket. When we go out, sometimes when it's like somewhat cold outside, especially when they first came there. It's kind of
oh my
nice.
god. Like, what's the weather right now for us? I think it's 23,
Actually,
25,
yeah.
and I'm already wearing like a jacket. And like, I mean, I
I
can
think it's a lot
handle the
colder.
cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't think I can handle the winter level, like snowing level
Well, I've
cold.
never experienced extended like snow. I've been to places while it's snowing, but I've never been a resident of places while it's snowing. So obviously, I'm more of like a tourist in terms of that
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
So I don't have the usual
yeah.
problems you have mentioned.
Living,
Like, yeah,
living
like
with it.
when the roads freeze or when they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
You have
deal
to
with their
drive.
cars, snow
You
tires,
have to.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very much in a honeymoon phase with snow. But I remember one time when we went to Harvard to visit. For some reason,
Mm.
it was okay. It was snowing. It was okay. But we went there for some reason. I don't know if it's the location. It was like there was so much wind while it was snowing, and I felt like my fingers were going to fall off. Like super cold. That was the only time that I've ever felt that like cold in my entire life. Yeah, I know it's been
That's
super cold. Like my sister also told me that I think it started becoming cold a little later, but it was a lot colder compared to last year.
mm. Oh my god.
Scotland, oh my gosh, -8. And
I
also
would
Scotland, I want to visit Scotland.
I might literally die.
-8.
I can't.
You're gonna need a lot more than your jacket.
I think I'm just also concerned with skincare because, like,
Yeah, you definitely have to change
I've
your skincare.
been
Yeah,
here, lived here, born here,
yeah.
and
Because
I have
here in
very
the Philippines, we only have to deal with one weather
see
type, which is humid weather. That's all. That's the weather all year round. Even if it becomes
humid or
colder because
rain.
of, yeah, it's the same. So we don't really need to change your skincare that much.
Hmm.
But yeah, but when the seasons change and like countries like in Scotland or the US, especially in the coast, you definitely need to change your skincare.
And since we both live in, like, well, you live in the city, I live in the province, and like we're not living in Baguio where it
Yeah,
could
which
get
is the
cold.
coldest place ish in the Philippines.
Yeah, like northern part of our country, that's where it
Yeah.
gets cold, but not -8,
Yeah,
not on
usually it's around like the
10.
15, 10 to
Yeah, yeah,
15. That's the
10.
cold when it's coldest. Yeah, 10 to 15.
I don't think I could handle winter too.
Love winter.
I think I
I
just
I have way too many winter coats for someone who lives in the tropical country. I
maybe you're
love
like also
winter.
trying to like
Yeah, I love.
romanticize winter.
Yeah, maybe because I've never lived in a place like I've stayed in California for like a full winter season, but it's California. It's not
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
not full on winter. So, but I love winter. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna complain about things about it, but I think it would still be like one of my favorite. I hate summer. Like I hate
Oh
summer.
my god.
I hate
I
it.
am
I
the
hate
opposite.
I hate the
Like,
hot weather. I think maybe it's also influenced because like I have a well it's not diagnosed but I have either eczema or psoriasis and it flares up
ah,
when it's hot.
okay, it's hot.
Yeah, so it flares up when it's hot or when I get stressed. So
Uh,
when it's hot it flares up. When I get stressed because it flares up, so it
yeah,
flares up
yeah, yeah.
even more. I hate the hot weather. I hate it.
I was talking to Bran about it, like in terms of like me surviving there when it's winter,
Hmm.
and I was like, I think I'm going to survive spring and summer. I feel like
Hmm.
summer would be a breeze for me because like
Summer there
he
is hot though. It's very like it's
tell me
painful to
like
the skin hot. It's not
um
humid. It's very dry, but it's like I feel like if you don't move, you're not gonna get sweaty at all. If you
uh,
don't move, but if
huh,
you stand under the sun, it's painful. At
I
least in
think
California, I've never been to.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With I
I've
think
only
with
been
New
to
Jersey at
winter.
least, when he would tell me the temperature and whatever, I'm like, isn't that
The
still
temperature is
breezy
not
for
bad.
me?
Yeah, the
Like
temperature is
20
not
something.
bad.
20
The temperature is
something.
yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
If you
the
don't, if
wind.
you're under a shade or if you don't move that much, you're not gonna get sweaty. You're not gonna get sticky. But if you stand under the sun, it hurts. It hurts. like
Physically.
like if I stand under the sun in the Philippines, like at noon, it's very uncomfortable. Is the primary feeling
Mm,
because it's
okay. I
hot,
think
it's
I'm just used
sticky,
to
it's
it.
hot. Yeah, maybe because yeah, it is
Because
hot in your area. In your area, it is quite hot in your province.
Bran has been here like,
Yeah.
oh wait, no. We've been to Thailand during summer and that was also pretty humid and similar to the
Pretty
Philippines
humid. Yeah, to the
weather. It
Philippines.
was like that's still hotter than their summer in New Jersey. So I'm like, huh, but
Maybe
I
it's
guess
the
it's
location. Yeah, but I hate summer in any country. I hate
handle
summer.
heat. I'm used to colder weather. After you
Yes,
change to 7 degrees. When it
but I
hits
think
20,
it's
I'd still be wearing a jacket.
yeah. I think in Scotland generally it's a cold area, right? Like it's
Yeah.
generally cold all year round. That's what I hear about Scotland. So I get why you would hate the heat. Like you would have a hard time with the heat.
Oh,
20,
interesting.
I'm dying. Here in the Philippines, a lot of times when it hits 20, people start wearing jackets or layers.
I.e. me right now, 23.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Ah,
would like to close this off and maybe tell people, especially our new viewers here, on where to find us next
yeah.
week on our next
Yes.
set of sprints. And your blogmas too. Blogmas.
Yeah. So I am ish still doing bookmas. It was derailed by a lot of
Oh, yeah, blogmas. Sorry.
things happening, but I am still working on doing maybe like another couple videos in bookmas. But I have so far 11 bookmas videos. Couple of them are live stream, so probably doesn't count. But I have like 11. So if you're interested in that, I it's on my channel, which I believe will be linked below. And then next week we're gonna be at my channel. It's probably going to be on the 30th because the 31st is New Year's Eve. Probably gonna be on Friday the 30th around the same time, 7
Hmm.
p.m. GMT plus 8, which is unfortunately around 3 a.m. Pacific. I mean, I think it's a lot better for people in Scotland. I think they're like a
Afternoon?
little, yeah, like midday at least, not
Yeah.
early. So yeah. So I hope to see you there next week and have a happy holiday season, everyone. I hope the holidays are treating you well, not too busy, and you get to rest.
Yay. Thank you
And thank
everyone
you
for
for
joining.
always coming and joining us.
Yes.
We
We hope
love
to see you
reading
again
with
next
you.
week.
Yeah.
Again, Pam's channel is linked below. Her channel name is This Book Belongs to Pam. So we hope to see you there again next week.
Yes.
And again, happy holidays, everyone.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.